So what is non-aqueous titration? It is used in different pharmacopoeial assay. It has a double purpose. It is suitable for titration of weak acid and weak bases. Second, it is used as a solvent in which organic compounds are soluble. So it has a two-purpose, multi-purpose use of non-aqueous titration. First, it is used for weak acid and weak bases. Why it is used for weak acid and weak bases? Because water, which is used as aqueous solvent, itself act as a weak acid or weak base. We will discuss in our next slide. Or if some organic compounds are insoluble in aqueous solvent, we will use non-aqueous solvents which do not contain any water molecule. The most used procedure in the titration of organic bases is with perchloric acid in acetic acid. So this is our solvent for non-aqueous titration. The assay sometimes takes some perfecting in terms of being able to judge precisely the endpoint. And from this non-aqueous titration, you are 100% sure for your endpoint, and it is very accurate than weak acid, weak base titration. That's why we use non-aqueous titration also, and also back titration for weak acid and weak bases. Because water behave both as weak acid and a weak base, thus in an aqueous environment it can compete effectively with very weak acid and bases with regard to proton donation and acceptance. So water can accept and donate proton depending upon the condition of weak acid. So very weak acid and bases compete with waters. That's why we are not using water in weak acid and weak bases. Various organic solvents may be used to replace water since they compete less effectively with the analyte for proton donation and acceptance. Acetic acid is a very weak proton acceptor, thus does not compete effectively with weak bases for proton. Only very strong acid will protonate acetic acid appreciably according to the equation shown below. So if we have an acetic acid CH3COOH, it reacts with strong acid to get protonated. Now this is the protonated form of acetic acid and it is known as onium ion, and it is a strong acid now because now it has H2 positive. It can donate easily hydrogen and now it becomes strong acid. Perchloric acid is the strongest of the common acids in acetic acid solution, and the titration medium usually for non-aqueous titration of bases is perchloric acid in acetic acid. So why will dissolve perchloric acid in acetic acid? To convert or to protonate acetic acid and to generate onium ion which act as a strong acid. Okay, why we use perchloric acid and acetic acid? To generate or to produce onium ion which act as a strong acid in the titration, and then we have a strong acid and weak base titration. Otherwise, if we are not using perchloric acid, we are only using acetic acid and a weak base, then it is a weak acid and weak base solution. But if we add perchloric acid in acetic acid solution, then we have a strong acid which is because of presence of onium ion. Or if we want to use only aqueous perchloric acid, then we have to add acetic anhydride which hydrolyze to acetic acid by using the water molecule present in the aqueous perchloric acid, because we will also perform one practical in which we are using aqueous perchloric acid, then we have to add acetic anhydride to remove the water molecule. How we can remove the water molecule? It will hydrolyze or to use water molecule to convert into acetic acid. So this is the first example. So this is L-Dopa, it is anti-epileptic medicine. And then we have our onium ion. This is acetic acid protonated form with H2 positive. So it can easily donate a proton, and then it is a strong acid. When the base is in the form of a salt of a weak acid like titrate, acetate or succinate, we don't need to remove the anionic part because it will automatically remove during the titration. But if we have a halide ion like chloride, bromide, iodide, so these are very weak basic to react quantitatively with acetate perchloric acid. So then we have to remove this chloride, bromide, iodine ion with the help of mercuric acetate, which is undissociated in acetic acid solution to halide. Salt replaces the halide ion by an equivalent quantity of acetate ion. So the salt will remove halide ion by an equivalent quantity of acetate ion, which is a strong base in acetic acid. The liberated acetate is then titrated with aqueous perchloric acid. So pharmacopoeial assay for non-aqueous titration with perchloric acid are for adrenaline, propranolol, lignocaine. So these are the pharmacopoeial assay for non-aqueous titration, and the indicator used are very weak bases, okay, because we are using weak bases, so that's why we have to use very weak bases as a indicator to determine the end point. Non-aqueous titration of weak acid, we will use alcohol or an aprotic solvent. Aprotic solvent are inert, chemically inert solvent like chloroform and benzene is commonly used because they do not compete strongly with the weak acid for a proton donation. Typically titrants are lithium methoxide in methanol or tetrabutyl ammonium hydroxide in dimethyl formamide. Endpoint detection may be carried out with thymol blue as an indicator or potentiometrically. Pharmacopoeial assays are for barbiturate, uracil and sulfonamides. So these are the chloroform and benzene is the aprotic solvent. These are solvent with neutral in charge and chemically inert. They also generally have a low dielectric constant.